What is up, guys? Alright, so last time we left off, we did a whole bunch of stuff that had absolutely no relation to the plot, except, hello Ginger Benji, welcome back to the couch. Except our wonderful hero, did go into Bowerstone Industrial and joined up, or talked to the leader of the Bowerstone Resistance, to resist our brother Logan's rule. Essentially, they just told us, hey, you need to go help people, and maybe then we'll see if you're somebody who can be trusted. So that's what we did. We just did a whole bunch of filler quests. No one really missed much. Archives are on YouTube, but it's just me talking to myself for an hour. Instead, I left all the good quests that are still filler, but they're good, for now. Sup boys, sup Silent Band. I also realized what I needed to do for Sunset House, which is also a really fun quest. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to advance the plot, and then I'll go back to doing fun filler quests. So what we need to do is go talk to the Bowerstone Resistance. And I might actually get some headphones real quick, because I kind of really like this soundtrack. So, excuse me one moment. Terrible behind the scenes action. Support your small streamers. Sorry, guys. Alright. So here we are in the Bowerstone sewers, making our way downtown. Under the town.
Ah, Rebel Princess. I'm on my way to the castle to report to your brother. And
Major Swift is
find
awesome.
out what I can about his troop movements while I'm there. Ben's in the back room, arguing with Paige. Not an entirely unexpected situation. Ben seems to have a way with the fairer sex. A strange trouble. Tell you.
Cool, so we're talking to Paige. Paige is wonderful. She's the leader of the Resistance.
I downed 3 hollow men with 1 shot. It's true.
I've never trusted a soldier in my life. I'm not going to start now.
Will you tell her, Walter?
Hey, I'm not getting involved.
Look, there she is. Ask her yourself.
Oh, give it a rest.
Fine. I'll just stand here quietly then, shall I?
So how's everyone doing today?
Princess.
What y'all drinking? I made some coffee because my head is not the
I
best.
knew you two would get along in the end.
Thank you for taking an interest in my social life, but we have even bigger problems now.
Some very alcoholic coffee.
He's been bleeding the city dry for years now, but it's never been this bad. We decided it was time to hit back.
A small group of fighters managed to get into his mansion, but they never made it out.
I believe they're alive. You're going to help me find them.
Reaver hosts some sort of fancy secret society party every week. We don't know what goes on, but we do know what the guests look like. It's the perfect chance to sneak in.
Here, you'll have to wear this.
Great. Where's my costume? Well, I still can't come.
Cool, so we have a wonderful party outfit. Not drinking anything, maybe some water in a sec. Yeah, stay hydrated. So this is going to be our lovely costume. I'm probably not going to keep the beard. Got sweet tea and water. Nice. Deep happy makes you anxious. Oh no. Okay, I haven't heard anything about Turing test. But I would love to. I was actually thinking about that whenever it went on Steam, because that was whenever I like first got my Elgato capture. Who can guess what color scheme I'm trying to make? That's fine enough. It's free with gold a while back. Okay. I'll probably just pay full price for it. But good to know that it is on the Xbox.
What, even after the 3 Hollow Men story? Honestly, this is as bad as the
I
other.
know with
I have a
just had a swimming party for all your coworkers. Ah, that's awesome.
And make sure no one spies on you.
Did you host that?
out.
You know, I'm starting to have serious doubts about our relationship. I knew I should have gone up to the castle with Swifty.
I just love how soldiers can come in and out of our secret hideout now. Whatever you do, please don't let Mr. Finn follow you. I've had enough of him for one day. I'll see you at Reaver's Manor.
Alright, so we're going to go to Reaver's Manor. I did want to point out, Portal, sorry. The BioShock collection is $20 for the rest of the day. And I finally picked it up. I haven't played any BioShock games. I'm probably not going to stream it because I know Silent Band is going to. At least not anytime soon. I might do a blind playthrough, record it, and just upload it on YouTube. And maybe do a Twitch premiere, maybe. Just as like a little side thing. I do know a lot of the plot twists and I know a lot of the lore, but I still have not played the game. So I'm interested to like see that if I ever set aside enough time to do, to do that. So right now,
If you're not too busy, you might have a look in the Sanctuary shop.
you got BioShock last week, streaming Wednesday. Okay, good to know. So what we're doing right now is we are going into Reaver's Mansion. For those of you who join me on my on my Fable 2 playthrough, Reaver is best girl and also most evil girl. And he's the only hero besides Teresa who makes an appearance in this game as well. And he's hosting a party because he has some of our people kidnapped. Or he has them hostage. So let's see what's going on there.
That really does suit you. Brings out the color in your eyes. Shall we?
We are queens. Alright, so Reaver's Manor is a wonderful, wonderful quest. Y'all let me know if the audio is messed up at all. I know I'm switching from the 3DS to this.
Bit late, aren't you? You missed half the rituals and all the drinking. All we've got left is fizzy pop.
We apologize.
Oh yeah, well, just give me the password and we'll forget all about it, all right?
The password?
No, I'm just pulling your leg. Come on in. Master Reeve will be happy to have a few more conscious people around for the final ceremony. I wasn't kidding about the fizzy pop, though. These lightweights drank the lot. There's probably some cooking sherry left in the kitchen if you're desperate. Nah, don't blame you. Never touched the stuff myself, well, except in the mornings. I
What a
Should we have
party.
a nice orgy later on, should the mood take you. What do you say?
Just keep walking, you strange little man.
Bork.
Of course, you'll have to pardon me, miss. I do have a habit of spouting the odd vulgarity. Master Reaver has often brought out his whip to rectify that very flaw with my character.
So Reaver's great.
It's just this way. Oh, you'll have such fun. Not drinks and orgies fun, you know, but it'll be a real laugh, I'm sure. Now, there are some ground rules. Master Reaver insists that nobody carries weapons into the ballroom. There have been some accidents.
I'm afraid I need to keep mine. I'm here to find some friends.
Oh, you're the brave, noble rebels. Why didn't you say so? I'm an oppressed proletarian myself, you know. We're practically comrades. If you just go through these doors, you can sneak past the party and rescue your fellow revolutionaries.
Well then. That was convenient. Except, oh no. It's a trap.
There's one of my men. Kid, are you all right?
Get out, now!
Where are the others?
All dead. Reaver knew you'd come. He's been waiting for you.
What?
I'll get him out.
My,
Ah,
more
Queen.
busy little bees here to steal Reaver's honey. So industrious, so committed, so bloody annoying. When will you people learn to enjoy life?
I'll enjoy killing you. Does that count?
Oh, you're just full of spunk, aren't you? A true heroine. You must be lightning under the bedsheets. And now, as promised, the evening's pièce de la résistance. Another piece of the resistance. Voila. Do try to put on a good show for my guests, won't you?
Show. You expect us to entertain you.
But of course, it's just a game, my little sweet. The Wheel of Misfortune. It's rather simple. I spin, you die.
So the Wheel of Misfortune is something that we didn't get to see in Fable 2, but it was a wheel of sacrifice in the Temple of Shadows. Reaver seems to have found it and repurposed it.
Why, no less than the most unsightly, most obnoxious creatures ever to contaminate this world.
And now we have to fight to entertain him and his guests. And hopefully free our comrade. This is great. But he gave us a health potion, so that's okay.
You will laugh, you will cry, you will have your sinews gnawed upon. Bring out the hobs!
So all we have to do is survive. Comrade. So this is essentially our arena quest in this game. And in fact, in one of the DLCs, you can actually come back to Reaver's Quest and treat it as an arena.
That hob doesn't know what day it is. Let it get in it, Bobby never did. You can say what you like about hobs, but you can't dispute their dressing. So bold, so original, so fashion forward. Ooh, I bet that stings something fierce.
Oh, well, that was a miss.
The little critter's got a good one in there. I don't know about you, but I find hobs rather sexy. I like a big mouth. In fact, I require a big mouth. That hob is dead, ladies and gentlemen. He is deceased. He is no more. He has shuffled off this mortal
ban that dude. Oh yeah, Barry Hatch is an interesting character. As in, not very interesting at all. We'll see another side of him later.
One almost feels sorry for those repugnant beasts. Then one shrugs and waits for the next piece of carnage.
Reaver's worse than I thought. What kind of mind dreams up something like this?
Like the tales of my greatest conquests, the wheel simply demands to be spun. What delicious fate will it deliver this time?
Alright, so Holloman this time.
It's just not a real party without the elegant shuffles of these gentlemen, so hallowed and yet so hollow.
All of these are scripted. There's nothing random about this particular quest. If we come back, yes, it'll be random. I think it's been a minute since I played this.
Let the tearing of limbs commence! Chop, chop!
What a wonderful spectacle this is turning out to be, ladies and gentlemen. You're going to tell your grandchildren you were here. Do dead men feel pain? You might want to ask that fella. It's a Hollow-Man massacre!
So unfortunately, Hollow-Men do have guns in this game,
He's taking one hell of a beating.
which is not good for us.
Ah, the satisfying sound of a corpse being thoroughly thrashed. Don't you love it? Oh, I hope that wound isn't of a grave nature. I know. I'm terribly sorry. It won't happen again. It may have been struck, but it will never stop. Unless, of course, it's struck a few more times and falls over. You should have some of Axie's undead insurance, guaranteed to pay out in the event of a zombie apocalypse. Thank you. We've been advised not to call them zombies. The Hollow-Man Anti-Defamation League is getting stronger all the time.
There is a lot of very good banter in this quest. It's a little... There's too much. It's too active.
If he wasn't dead before, come on, he must be now. He's gone down like a sack of spuds. Undead spuds.
What a heartbreaking performance! The poetry of life and death was unmistakable, and you had to spoil it all by not dying.
You may notice that there's a theme of all the masquerade masks.
I'm not sure I
They
ever
all
believed in them.
look alike,
Their end soon.
except Reavers.
Oh, wheel, let your exquisite circumference regale us with violent thrills. Ah, yes, I paid these bloodthirsty mercenaries out of my own pocket. With gold I took from the people, but still, they'd better not disappoint.
Mercenaries. Finally, something I know how to fight.
Alright, so we have one of each potion, except no longer have the health potion.
Lacking, but they do
Whoops.
have a way with swords. Away we go!
Stay away from me!
The life of a mercenary is a short and brutish one. It was his first day as well. Well, at least he isn't suffering anymore.
Justice reigns from above, as does hell.
Don't think you'll be able to walk straight for a week after that hit.
So you may notice this guy, not a boss anymore. Just a regular fucking enemy.
It's all right, folks. We'll send his payment to his widow, won't we, Reaver? Well, that's one way to earn your wages.
Apparently we can't shoot Reaver, but also
But he didn't. You're rubbish.
Reaver, if Reaver could have been shot, he would have been shot long ago. I feel like not only is Reaver an awesome shot because of his status as the hero of skill, I feel like he would just duck out of the way of anything you threw at him.
A remarkable hit.
Although I guess you can still kill Briar Rose. Briar Rose was another hero skill.
Fight back, you wimps.
As it happens, I was bending the truth about having paid them. It was strictly a no-kill, no-deal arrangement, so you saved me a small fortune. Bravo!
I've seen terrible things in my time, but never so much death. Reaver's gonna pay for this. Enough games, Reaver!
Oh, but they're such fun, and my guests do so enjoy fun. Time for another.
So I think at this point a new enemy type is going to be announced, one that we'll be a lot more familiar with later. Yeah.
Oh, now this is a very special round. Wait till you see what treasures I have in store.
So now we will be fighting Gerudo Tatooines.
What now? We can't keep fighting forever.
I met these delightful creatures in a rather inhospitable land, far from the turgid green of Albion. I do love to bring two cultures together and see which one dies first.
Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the Sand Furies!
Like I said, Gerudo Tatooines.
She could not pirouette away in time. How? Ooh, you should have done that acrobat thing you do.
Whatever is under that suit is tough.
Oh no, they've killed one. These sand ladies are tough. It'll take more than that to bury one.
Oh, that's a real shame.
Oh, the Sand Fury couldn't get out of the way in time.
Oh, tut, tut, tut. It could have cartwheeled out of the way. Don't you agree?
You're just making them more angry, you know. It should be a crime to kill such a graceful creature. Somebody please arrest that rebel. Don't be alarmed, ladies and gentlemen. I think she's all right, and I think she's a she. It's so hard to tell.
Gotta love the frame rate on these enemies. Alright. Cool, so we survived our first encounter with Sam Furies.
Wasn't that utterly enthralling? Of course, you should be ashamed of yourselves, treating foreign visitors in such an unsociable manner. Oh, well.
I've really had enough of this.
You holier-than-thou idealist.
Alright, so we finished this.
In the simplest, most binary of ways, but I quite agree. This game grows tiresome, and my guests, they grow restless.
No need to get restless, sweetheart. Barry Hatch is here to take care of you. Fancy a quick jig?
Oh, well then.
You're a rough one, ain't ya? But I like that in a woman. You're just... What? Wait, hey, Reaver! Help!
The light twist.
Brutes have any idea how hard it is to find good stuff?
So yeah, all the masquerade guests were wearing
Enjoy the show.
ballroom masks that look like
Use of a
wolves.
secret society without a little secret.
They're all Balverines.
This can't be happening. What are they?
I hope you're finding them amusing to fight. I don't want you to get bored. How does it feel to be torn apart by bourgeois Balverine?
Bourgeois Balverine. Fight the bourgeoisie.
Now, that is no way to treat my guests.
But also me if I had all the money and
That you might survive
the mansion and the Balverine friends or the werewolf friends.
You do handle yourself rather well. My suspicions about your true nature would seem to be correct.
Yeah, so Reaver knows that we're a hero.
Such magnificent beasts. The strength, the power, the cute snouts.
Honestly, Reaver is just me in this moment.
Rip them to shreds. But remember, this makes us even.
Shit. Paige, I don't feel so good.
That's it, my hirsute guests.
This is the
Dig
last
in,
party I
dig
take you to.
in.
Look out!
Well, I must say you've made me out to be a somewhat poor host. Rather rude of you to dispose of all my guests.
Now it's your turn, Reaver.
True. And also, that's why we can't
Oh,
shoot.
my dear
Reaver.
girl, why not stop all this bickering? The three of us could go up to my quarters and have a private party.
Do you have any idea who this is? It's Logan's sister, the
The
princess.
king's sister, a bona fide hero. Well, I wouldn't dream of coming between siblings. Well, that's not strictly true. There was that time. Anyway, best of luck with this whole revolution
Hey,
lark. Perhaps
come
we'll
back.
meet again one one day. Tatty bye.
Bloody coward.
Would someone mind getting us out of here now?
I don't know if I like the awkward pacing of all the cutscenes, because that's how it would probably happen in real life, or if I hate it because they could have spent so much more time making it natural. Like it would be something that you would naturally listen to.
I never thought I'd side with royal blood, but you're nothing like your brother. The Bowerstone resistance will follow you without question. So long as you promise to change things when you take the throne. Poverty, children forced to work, people living in fear. You have to make it stop.
This is our next promise. We have to stop the child labor and all the exploitation that's happening in Bowerstone.
I promise.
The game's pretty quiet. Alright, I turned it up a little bit. It might be too much.
Alright then. We should get back. We've got a revolution to plan.
Just let me know if I need to turn it back down a bit. So yeah, that's... Reaver's not going to be on our tail anymore, and we saved the Bowerstone resistance.
You have the support of Bowerstone and its underground resistance, but you still have much to do before you can take Albion's throne.
Cool, so there are some chests that I haven't opened yet. I think most of them are pretty unimportant. I do need to go back and get the spells. But like these, the jobs, I haven't been doing any jobs, so it's not really important for me to upgrade those. Force push spell, I'll get that later. Alright, so these are going to be weapon upgrades. I will not have enough for them. Yeah, those are 80 each. For now, I'm just going to leave and do some other quests. I don't think I really have to progress the plot right now. I guess I'll listen to what they'll say. Ah, shit.
What's
I
going on?
activated too much.
All citizens gather at the castle for the king's message. The speech will commence shortly.
This is never good.
You should find out what it's about. I'd come with you, but there's a reason we stay underground. We'll see you at the base when it's over, all right?
Alright, if I advance the plot, too much is gonna happen. I want to do some side quests. So, first quest I want to do is... Well, we just did a Balverine-centric quest, so let's do the Silver Pines Curse. This is a quest that came out with the Collector's Edition of the game, which I never had. So I've never done this quest. I do know that it is very werewolf centric, which is why I definitely want to play it. So we'll do this. So we're actually in the Silver Pines Forest,
As you can see,
which is definitely one of my favorite names for anything. We'll spend more time here later after the main quest. Okay, why are all of these like the super hollow men? Ma'am, do not projectile vomit some more hollow men that I am not prepared to fight. Alright, so now that that's over, let's open this tomb, shall we? My meat is greater than yours. Hey, so it's a wolf skull. It's the skull of a large wolf.
Who goes there? Is that you, Captain? No. You must be one of the new recruits. Watch your back. The captain's already had Seth killed. He can't be trusted.
That's a nice body.
But we must still follow orders. And these are yours, soldier. Place a skull you found on the altar at the burial ground. It's the only way. You understand? The only way.
Cool, so let's put this wolf skull on an altar. Yeah, so Silver Pines, definitely the Balverine hub of the game. If you play the game a certain way, there is also a village of Balverines. Or you can make a village's population have been replaced by Balverines, who you can then marry. And if you try to murder them, they will transform and kill you. Orf. So I guess this is the second wolf
This
bone.
is where they shot
Yeah,
Seth,
this is the tail.
poor little bugger. He was always loyal, right to the end. He didn't deserve to die, but the captain gave the order, and we followed it. That's what we do. We follow orders.
So Seth the wolf. I don't like this game anymore. Or neat. A pearl. Look at those ruins. Those are nice ruins. What is this? So here's some wolves. It's fine. Everything is fine. I'm not dying inside. Yes, yeah, so this is the altar. Can't wait to jump into vampire. Neat. I saw my first impressions on it in a Mashable article. Although Mashable has is not a video game reviewer by any means. I'm excited to see your take on it. I was very much looking forward to Vampire. Okay, my internet apparently sucks. I hope y'all don't lose the stream. Alright. I don't know, I don't like review culture. I definitely hope that everyone is able to make their own impressions on the game. Definitely think critically about it. Alright, so I'm trying to find 2 other bone pieces of Seth the wolf. If that last bit is anything to go off of, I should find Dude Bro, dead guy, digging where he's buried. Yeah, honestly, I don't understand 4chan at all. To me, it just seems like Reddit, but worse, but I haven't experienced it myself. Puppo, you gotta take me to the pieces of the wolf. That's precisely what it is. Oh no. Is that Ghosty Boy? So Silver Pines is definitely the area that I've gone the least through. Might get Game Pass since it's both cheaper than PS Now and more reliable since you can actually download games rather than streaming them. Nice. Yeah. Ah shit. I can't believe I've done this. Yeah, I don't have a good like layout of Silver Pines. And also, that is a great texture. Yeah, the adverts are great. And it's honestly just a nice bit of world building. Okay, Albion Ale seems great, and it's also got a picture of a buff girl carrying a slightly less buff girl. So, yeah, that's awesome. The Albion girl always gets her way. Or, damn it. Ah, shit! Raven Queen, no! I got a rug. Alright, I think this was where he was digging up the body. Oh, okay, so quest. Okay, there he is. So this is not the same place. Let's go dig up another piece of the skull, or of the wolf. Oh. Huh.
The captain told me to bury it. He was scared there'd be a mutiny if the others found out. Said it was for the good of the squad, but all he wanted was the weapon. He lied to me. He lied to us all.
So he killed the wolf for a weapon. And split it into 4. Why? Okay, there's the last one. Ah, fuck, I've been found out. So I also like, okay, so this is the first like Fable game where wolves really make an appearance. I like how this area is just like, hey, oh yeah, Balverines and wolves get along. A goal.
Wasn't my fault. I couldn't disobey a direct order, could I? The captain made me do it. The chef was my friend. He was my only friend. I'm sorry, Seth. I'm so sorry.
I don't like this game. I don't like this game at all. Yeah, so this is, one of the villages. It'll be more, important later in the story. I heard a no.
Good one.
Ah.
I was hoping you'd come round.
Not today, Raven Queen. So tomorrow, I should be getting something in from Dread Singles, or Hottest Singles. I really don't know their handle. It's nice thing related to this month. Oh my gosh. Aw, he's so fierce and formidable. So this is Seth. We're gonna follow Seth. Me? Okay, so that's why I didn't realize this door existed before. So is this the weapon? The weapon that Seth was killed for? Oh.
That sword is mine, and I have sworn death on all who touch it.
Well, okay then, Silent Man.
Your captain needs you. Kill the thief.
Wolfsbane. It is said that this sword was forged by wolves during the Great Lupine Wars over 1,000 years ago. I will be stealing that.
Our arsenal contains new weapons.
You think you can win, do you? But we're the best. Logan's elite.
Alright, this is the weapon I have to end the game with now. The mystery of the Silver Pine's ghost has been solved. I have made Seth whole again, and he can at last rest in peace. Alright, we did good.
Ah, hello.
Alright, on a less lupine-related quest, It's nighttime, isn't it? Let's go to the Sunset House. Ooh, I don't like this. Oh, okay.
There are new items available in the sanctuary.
So what had happened was, I had gone to the Sanctuary House earlier in the playthrough. Or the Sunset House. The only thing is, look at that moon. I woos in the chat, please. It wasn't sunset, you know? The house wasn't here. Ow. So now that it is sunset, we can try to solve the mystery of the Sunset House. I hope I'm not stuck. Alright, look, now that we've solved all that... Okay, so not only is the house there, but this is something else as well. Cool, so I think the way to unlock this is with expressions. We'll worry about that spot later. But let's interact with these guys, shall we?
Sorry, I'm not sure.
Okay, thank you. Oh, okay. So in the daylight, these are different expressions. I'm gonna actually cheat for the ghosty gazebo because I really don't want to have to wait until daylight to come back. Sorry guys, I'm cheating. I do really like this gazebo. Okay. So as we enter, this is not how we enter. Cheater. Hello, Christopher Mango. This guy is checking his watch. I guess that's it. What did I miss? Okay, so we talked with Reaver, once more. And he unleashed his, house guests, who were all Balverines, upon us. And we saved the leader of the Bowerstorm Resistance's second in command. Her name is Paige. She's awesome. And besides that, we did a very Lupine-related quest where we picked up some wolf bones and got a legendary sword called Wolfsbane. Alright, I messed this one up. Good old Reaver. True. Okay, so we need to move him so he's holding his right arm with his left. I have these backwards. Do I? Super compelling gameplay. Ah, woo. The reason that I really want to do this particular quest is I'm pretty sure this is related to our super best friend, and I really want him to make another appearance. Okay, so that's right. I did have them backwards. Chesty. I'm so happy for you. I haven't ever watched Drag Race. All I've gotten was like people's reactions to them and the memes. But it seems like a really cool show. Please be it. And nothing happened. So we're trying to get into the Sunset House. Like, that's our main goal. But I think the doors are locked. If I'm okay with piracy. Yeah, okay, the doors are locked. How much time do I want to waste trying to get these low-res images to load on stream? Hey look, Bioshock finished. Waste my time, 2K18. Please be right. Or do I have to, like, reload the cell? Alright, we made it in. Hacker voice, I'm in. Oh! Well then.
If you are reading this, then the house has returned somehow. I feared this might happen, so before I burnt it down, I left a note for those that might follow. Then, as the house burned, I realized the note would burn too, so I wrote a second one. But when I went to place that note, I found the first one untouched. So I had to write a third one to explain all of that, which is this one. But the point is, the house is cursed by an entity of pure evil and malice. It is the stuff of nightmares. So whatever you do, do not sleep here. You've been warned.
Alright, so this is the perfect setup to a D&D quest. That's a nice orb. Oh. Oh my. What a nice place for a nap. It is our super best friend. Hello. Do you like playing games? I love playing games. Maybe if you like playing games too, we could be super best friends. Let's play chess. Let's play chess. Chesty, your friendly chess. P.S. I like killing people too. It's so much fun, isn't it? So we'll play chess for a bit. Oh, white's move. Okay. Yeah, so this is just a tame game of chess. Nothing to worry about. Nothing to see here. Man, am I bad at chess. Yeah, let's do this. Chesty chess has no consequences. Yes, queen. I'm sorry. I think we can be super best friends, but this game is stupid. There's so many rules. Let's play a new game. I hope you'll like it because I made it up myself. I call it Chesty's Chess. Chesty. Alright, Silent Band. Right? Oh. Well then. Isn't Chesty's Chess the funnest game ever? Now that we're super best friends, I think I could trust you with a secret. All my other friends are dead and won't play anymore. Promise you won't tell. Now let's play some more. Chesty. Really like my game, don't you? Please say you really like it. It would make me so sad if you didn't like it because you're breaking all my toys, and that is not a very nice thing to do to a super best friend. But it's okay, I have more. Chesty. Silent Band hogging the screen. Dear super best friend, how would you like it if I came to your house and played with your toys and broke all your toys and then you had no toys left? It's alright, I'm just messing with you. I like it when my toys break. Chesty. You are the bestest super best friend a chess could ever hope for. That's why I'm going to give you a present. My house! You can sleep here and kill stuff and play chess whenever you want. Love, Chesty. Alright, I have bested Chesty at his maniacal chess game, and as a reward he has left me Sunset House. Which is great. Except, you know, this stuff is still no bueno at all. And there's actually more to this house that we have yet to uncover. That's great. Alright, so it looks like over here there's something on the wall. Oh, okay, I'm supposed to stick my flame skull in there. What is this creepy fuckery? This is Chesty's house. Isn't it so nice our super best friend gave us a house? Don't you just love Chesty? Okay, I think that's it. Ooh, we get a nice new command here. I'm sorry, y'all saw the chest that was sitting there, right? Is this place haunted by Chesty? Like, even more than just, like, the Dream Palace? Spooky. Hunty. Scray. Horrible. Yeah, so this bedroom isn't nearly as bad. However, shot the difference. So if you go back in the house, that orb is somewhere on a different part of the table. That's what I was trying to point out. So we got the Hammer of Wilmington, not to be confused with the Hammer of Willingham. So this rare weapon was forged by famed blacksmith Henry Gedden under the direction of his wife Wilma, who was said to have magical aptitude. And yeah, that's the secret of Sunset House. And we can actually leave this way and not have, you know, the creepy mansion. Creepy ghost mansion. But yeah. That's great. But you know, I played D&D yesterday. And I'm going to be playing D&D tomorrow, but I don't have any D&D today. Unless we can play the game.
What do you think Logan wants?
Looking for a gift? I'm your woman.
Transform your life with a haircut.
So, are we all set for tonight?
I've double-checked every bit of it. We just need someone to be the hero.
I do remember the game. I think the game's over because the British Prime Minister, like, caught into it.
I mean, you're a real hero. That's just what we need.
Salutations. We are three magi of great power.
I don't know. Probably the same person who came up with It's 8:21, and guess what video I'm thinking of?
And lo, as I have attested, there is a third who is counted among our number.
Oh, for goodness sake, Mark. My mum wants me home for supper.
Fine.
And lo,
that's Jim. Now, Princess Frexia has been taken by an evil baron to another plane. Will you rescue her?
All you have to do is take this magic orb, and you'll be transported to the Baron's realm.
Alright, so it's 8:21 on stream, and guess what video I'm thinking of? And for those of you who don't know, sorry. So we've been invited to a D&D game, except this time we don't have minis, we are the mini. So apparently the rules of the game was that the game would keep going on until the British Prime Minister, like, said that the game is over, and apparently they did.
The hero wakes. Long had she
Ah, there you
harboured
go.
thoughts
Chris
of
Mango
vengeance
put a
on
link to the
the
video
evil Baron.
in chat.
Get on with it.
So it was that the hero came to the little village of Lightwater, a pretty hamlet nestling under the brooding battlements of the evil Baron's castle.
It's a very pretty village.
Yeah, I said pretty.
Alright, so let's start this wonderful new quest. Celery. This is Storm Dingle, apparently. The Celery of Doom! In between bouts of burning and slaying the Dread Lord. The Dread Demon Lord, Agrag's Soul Drinker, liked to grow vegetables in his allotment. Vegetables like this piece of celery.
Our hero resolved to talk to the townsfolk and see what she could find out about the missing princess.
You're kidding, right? If the hero starts talking to all the villagers, we'll be here forever.
Well, some players like talking to people, immersing themselves in the story world.
This is like when you told me people read item descriptions. No one reads item descriptions.
Well, damn.
As it happens, Arturo, the gatekeeper, knew exactly what had happened to the princess.
Hey, shut up, you're ruining it. I wrote tons of lines for the villagers, and I think some of them are really cool.
Alright, so are we talking to the villagers or are we not? Sometimes I like talking to people, but I've been playing very antisocial, not nice characters for the past couple of D&D games that I've been in. But I feel like our wonderful hero queen is a little bit more sociable than that.
Cool. Looks like old Clem is up.
Let's talk to old Clem.
Hail, hero! I am old Clem, the blacksmith. I make weapons, and if you bring me some sky metal, I can make you a magic sword. It's 1,000 gold per plus. So, a +3 sword is 3,000 gold. And I can't make anything more than a +3 because I'm only a journeyman blacksmith. Bit early in the adventure for anything above a +3. It's unbalancing, you see.
Also, these are, you know, Pathfinder pawns.
I didn't have time to do the models.
That's
I'm
great.
serious. A game like this is all about customization.
Let's talk to Mildred.
I am Mildred, a humble milkmaid. To brighten my joyless days, I daydream about a handsome nobleman, strong enough to dispatch highwaymen, but gentle enough to hold me for hours in his warm, powerful arms.
Hang on, who's talking here? You or Mildred?
That was Mildred.
What about the princess? You should say that Mildred saw some hobs carrying a large wriggling bag.
But she didn't.
And that she's really hot.
Hey, look, this is another guy.
Oh, the hero's approaching Horace. Brilliant.
Romance Mildred. I would, but her pawn fell over.
Greetings, mighty hero. I am Horace, the most gifted poet of our age. Shall I recite a sonnet for you? Oh, radiant orb, into the sky rise, and illuminate for mine mortal eyes my true love's face, and in silhouette frame.
So Ben definitely has the best lines in this.
What do you think, guys?
Nice. Frame with frame. I guess the most gifted poet of our age doesn't own a thesaurus. Excellent. The hero's gonna talk to Arturo. Now we can get things moving.
Greetings, stranger. I can see from your good looks and heroic demeanor that you must be on a quest to rescue the princess.
Horace is a college of lore bard.
Carried off by the Baron's evil servants, a troop of hobs. They took her through this gate to the castle on the hill.
What, that's it? No clues to solve or anything?
Well, the hero has to figure out how to get up the hill.
You mean like by climbing it?
Hey, no spoilers.
Same. It's a pie. Okay, so I can only have one piece of food in this. Huh, what? Oh, what did you say? I want to take the pie of intellectual flatulence. This pie was baked by the legendary warlock chef Jamie Windbreaker. Unfortunately, he was killed in a huge gas explosion before the pie could be eaten, and no one has dared to touch it since. There's nothing funny about this pie. Alright, and there's no one that we can really fight or talk to.
The hero decided to investigate the eerie tower on the hill.
It's not very eerie, though, is it? Ben, you did the tower, didn't you?
Yeah, but I thought you said pretty.
What kind of adventure has a pretty tower on a hill?
Be quiet, you two. I'll deal with this.
There we go.
Ah, now you're talking.
Yeah, so Jim is definitely that game designer.
Slew the last of the wolves, which has proven to be a mighty challenge, and far more exciting than rabbits.
Yeah, bit predictable though.
The novelty of the rabbits wears off a bit when you realise you can't fight them though, doesn't it?
Does everything have to be about fighting?
Yeah. Story is conflict. Ideally with not too much story getting in the way.
The hero entered the Baron's factory.
Teddy bears. What are teddy bears doing here?
Aren't they sweet? I put them in. Nice, eh?
Ben's my favorite.
Yeah, they are. They are nice. You know what we don't want in the evil Baron's castle? Anything nice.
Shh! Here come the princess and the Baron.
Help! Oh, somebody please help! I've been kidnapped by the evil Baron!
I am the evil Baron, and the princess shall be my wife. And all these bears will, well, they'll do evil stuff, for they are evil teddy bears.
I shall never marry you!
Oh, she's spirited like that.
Yeah, so that's happening.
Wise old man suddenly appeared before the hero. Riddle me ree, cried the old man.
Oh no, not one of your puzzles. They're far too hard. Just let her open the chest.
If all trimps are trumps, and all trumps are trumps, then all trimps are definitely trumps. True or false?
You keep dozing off.
Easy.
That's fair.
Just give her the sword.
You ruined my puzzle. Took me ages to work that out. and now
But
she's
yes,
got
I
the
agree
sword
that
far too easy.
trimps are
Should've been
trumps.
much harder.
This weapon comes from the Artifacts and Armaments Codex for the popular game Hollows and Hobbs, 3rd edition revision 1.5.2.2.1.7.3.0.0.0.8b. Hey, so we have a sword now. It's gross. This is very Stanley Parable.
Okay, who set up the lever?
I thought you did.
Well, I thought it was Jim's job.
Quick, let's make something up.
Well, how about it releases a cloud of lovely butterflies?
Worst game ever. I'm serious.
Well, how about
Alright,
a standard
so
Hollow Man encounter?
let's talk about
Let's have
this.
some bloody action.
Ben and Mark, I would definitely invite to my table. Jim can go suck a cock. Because I feel like he would definitely not be the kind of person to normally do that. Like I don't like what's happening here.
The Hollow Men vanquished, the hero ventured on. Foolish hero, your pursuit ends
Gonna go get a snickety snack. Alright, you go right ahead.
Monsters of this ravine.
Legendary Condom of the Gods +5. This superlative contraceptive was forged in the fires of hell itself for her pleasure. It's a chicken.
Monsters are chickens. A chicken.
Yes, I thought it was time to put in something cute, but also to make us think about our relationship with food and that.
Bloody hell, Ben, you... Wait, let me fix it. There. This is no ordinary chicken. It's a fire-breathing demon chicken.
So, these are new enemy, demonic chickens. This is a reference to Monty Python and the Holy Grail. With the evil demon bunnies. Or the bunny that needs to be killed with the holy hand grenade. Most of the things in this particular game, Fable 3, are Monty Python inspired.
Come on, stalwart hero, you can't let that bird get away with that.
I thought the hero was done for that time.
And so the mighty hero triumphed over the fire-breathing demonic chickens of doom. The hero emerged into the light to find the evil Baron at bay.
Help me, hero. You're my only hope.
I, the Baron, shall tolerate your meddling no longer. My elite hop guard will take care of you. They hunger for human flesh. Stop that hop slaying! Just let us tell you, damn it! I should have paid for better elite guards. This cannot be! Stop that hog slaying! Just let them kill you, damn it! I should have paid for better elite guards.
It's the same thing with the Reaver Manor. Lots of good dialogue. Happening way too quickly.
Surely you can't defeat my elite guards!
Alright, so that's been taken care of.
Surely you can't defeat my elite now! Eat it, hero! Stop that pumpkin! Blast you!
The Baron's elite
yes.
guards lay at the hero's feet.
So I weaved fire and ice, and those together make the Hailstorm. So it's just a nice area of effect, damage over time spell.
I am immune to all weapons save one. A magic sword. That is the bane of my existence. Which there is no way you could possibly have. The sword! The bane sword! It cannot be! No! I am slain!
What kind of rubbish game lets you kill the villain in one blow?
I don't know.
Well, you
They're
gave
pretty
the
cool.
hero that Baron's Bane sword.
Yeah, but it wasn't supposed to be so easy to get.
Oh, give it a rest, will you, please? Come on, back to the game.
Hero, thank you for saving me. How can I ever repay you?
I can think of something.
Yeah, the hero kisses the princess.
Two girls kissing? Bit of a cliche.
An incredibly hot cliche.
It's ironic. It's a self-aware.
So these are the dungeon masters.
Cliche.
These are the
An
people
incredibly
who we're
hot
playing the game with.
self-aware commentary on the nature of the cliche.
Alright, we kissing her, we threatening her. Avocado has her feta, nice. Kiss!
You may kiss me, my hero. We shall take long walks on the beach and listen to the waves as they wash the shore with love. And they both lived happily ever after?
Well, they would have, but the Baron had poisoned the princess and she died an excruciating death. Her inhuman death shrieks tormented a local stable boy who grew up to be a vicious serial killer. And cannibal.
You're sick, Jim. Why do you always want to kill everything? Why can't we just have a happy ending?
That is a happy ending.
I'm with Ben. They both lived happily ever after, and there was little to no cannibalism.
Oh, great. Yeah, I've never seen that before.
Yeah. Sorry, not sorry. Mark and Ben would always be invited to my table. Jim, nah. He can go do whatever.
Great work, my friend. You are fantastic.
You have to be the best hero of all time. I'm going to have my bard stroke sorcerer compose a song about you.
Whatever.
We bestow upon you
Little
the title
to no
of
cannibalism.
Honorary Master of Dungeons.
Cool, so that's a nice little bit of Dungeons and Dragons.
Well, that went well, don't you think?
Uh-huh, good bit of gaming, that. When's the next session?
Same time next week.
I think we have enough to get 1 or 2 chests open. My main goal here is to get the combat chests open. Bard Sorcerer is indeed a good combo. Nice dual charisma caster. With the sorcery points to keep getting your spells back, and the bardic inspiration to help you do better.
Welcome to the Saint.
So, you know what's a game that I haven't really played in a while that, I don't know, just got another game announced? I'm having a lot of fun with my sorcerer. A lot of fun with my sorcerer. He is the worst. But yeah, I've been wanting to play Fallout, but because I've never beaten 4.
The world above may be gone, but the sun should
Can you
still
hear that
shine in
voice?
our hearts.
Of course you can. Everybody can hear
And
it.
they just announced
It's enough
Fallout
to drive
76.
a perfectly good worker insane. I used up all my savings to buy this factory, and all I'm left with is, well, an empty building.
Together, we will build a better future.
And a voice that won't shut up. Look, I'm sorry, but I just can't take it anymore. When I went down to the cellar to investigate, the voice just got louder. And so I ran as fast as my legs could carry me. But perhaps you are brave enough to uncover this mystery. You could exercise my factory and bring new jobs to the poor people of this city. Would you do that for us?
Sure.
Oh, you don't know what a relief this is. I thought nobody would help me. Right, the voice is coming from beneath the floor and through the pipes. You should begin your exorcism there. You can access the cellar through the trapdoor. Good luck. I'll be with you. In spirit, at least.
So, I really like Bethesda games, especially the open world RPGs. Elder Scrolls is definitely one of, like, literally my favorite series of all time. I haven't finished Fallout 4, and I don't know why. I think it's just been taking a bit too long, and I keep getting distracted and want to play other games. Fallout 76 was just announced, and I'm definitely going to pick it up. But you know, I don't think I'll be able to play one of those games on stream because it would take way too damn long.
Entering a prohibited area may trigger the automatic defenses. Put here for your own protection.
However, I can do nice little bits like this. Yeah, that's fair.
This area is dangerous and forbidden, citizen. Please return to your dwelling or place of work.
Ooh, yes. Yes, let's do it.
Remember, citizens, stay inside the compound. In the above world, there is only death and devastation.
Got some bats.
This community is the entire world. Your every action must be focused on preserving and improving it.
This place looks like ass.
Cease to exist. The survival of our species is hard work is the key to happiness.
Yeah, so this is definitely a big play on Fallout. This is the Understone DLC. Or part of it.
An intruder has been detected, possibly a mutant from the above world. Intruder, if you go any further, you will trigger the security system. We cannot accept any responsibility for damages or death that may ensue if you continue on the path you are
Yeah, I mean, it is very... Montague Humes is very Cave Johnson. However, this Understone quest was definitely based on Fallout. And you'll see what I mean by that at the end of it. But you'll notice, like, apparently this is a sheltered off community, and anybody from the surface world is supposed to be like a mutant or something.
Authorized to enter this area. Be warned, the defense system
there is a reference to Portal in this game. It's something that we'll see later. Once we deal with a Nigel Faraday.
I write these words now in case I never make it back. That voice. It must be Montague Humes, the millionaire inventor who bought the Bowerstone Cave Network all those years ago. My employer said finding Humes' treasures would be dangerous fun. Maybe I can turn back now.
Papa, you find something.
Whoever you are, be warned. Further ingress into this area will trigger a most deadly defense response.
I have no idea what those would actually do. But I got a chest, so who cares?
Turn back or die. You are not welcome here.
Ooh, an ultimatum. Dick spot. Again, AI pathing is so great.
You are not authorized to enter this area. Be warned, the defense system has been activated.
Now eating flaming hot Cheetos because they own your ass. Love me some flaming hot Cheetos. I need to pick me up some flaming hot Cheetos. Only the puffs, not the crisps. Okay. I prefer the crisps. They just seem a little more satisfying to me. So this is just a grind until we actually make it into Understone. There's really not much here, it's just, hey, there's a security system. It resurrects bones. Good karma spending 23 of your last $32 on pizza for friends and having leftover pizza to survive on, plus getting paid back more money than you had. Nice. I have some cheese and bacon pizza in my fridge right now. Ready to eat some after this stream. Yes, here we are. We're almost in Understone. Here we are. The city under Bowerstone. Understone. Nice karma. Good karma. Good percent.
Excuse them. They think you're a monster. Poor ignorant folk. They don't know any better. They were born and raised here, underground. Never seen an outsider before, you see? So all they know is what Monty tells them.
You're not wrong, Gingerbenty.
Always has been. Though he's a real recluse, he lives in that house on the hill, watching us and sending his orders through talking tubes. You must have heard his voice, right?
Citizens, stay in your homes until the crisis has passed. All will be well in the end. Understone remains your safe haven.
There he goes. Don't take him long to know what's going on. You better go and see him and let him know you're not a monster. Otherwise, there'll be hell to pay. The elevator will take you up there.
Cool. Let's go to that elevator. So, let's go talk to Montague Hughes, who's, you know, the inventor who bought out the Bowerstone cave system and created the city of Understone. Also, we are ranking up money just because we've been doing quests and letting our real estate grow. I bought a lot of houses on the last episode. Oh, the door is locked. Why is the door locked?
Remember, citizens, stay inside the
Ramen and pizza are great, though. See, I just feel like poo-poo garbage anyway. I should probably definitely, like, either start subscribing to Blue Apron, which let me allow my bank account to recover after, like, the move and setting up the office and everything, before I start doing that. Or, like, just figure out how to incorporate it into my life. Honestly, so long as my body gets its, 250 milligrams of caffeine per day, it doesn't really care what I do.
Warning, the second line of the Understone defense system has been activated. Prepare for high levels of pain.
I love how I even get, like, arcane designs in my fancy hat. Okay, so I unlocked something. So I'm consistently unlocking augments with my weapons now. Wolfsbane seems to be growing a little bit stronger. So at night I can do a little bit more damage to enemies, which is great. We're about to have a couple of levels that are Sunday night. Or a couple of quests. Same Silent Band.
Maximum alert. The last line of the Understone defense system has been activated. Death is inevitable.
Watching a video about how a computer science professor used coding to help find diagnosis in the sense of rare disease. How did he do it? Was it like algorithms? I know that one of the... So, like, there's a lot of research being done in, like, genetic deformities, like how proteins are folding incorrectly.
You leave me no alternative, mutant. You will face my most sophisticated weapon. Deploy
Things like that. I am like... Sorry, I'm getting distracted. So like, the computers searching through like patterns and stuff is not as time-saving as you think it would be, because computers, unlike humans, have to go down every single decision path instead of being able to completely make choices. There's an entire branch of computer science dedicated to like pruning branches that you know won't yield a result set, and trying to more quickly go down a path of choices that are likely to lead you to a favorable result. And those are just very high-level algorithms at their most basic level. Like, I'm sure that there's a lot more complicated stuff that I never touched in my budget undergrad degree. That I'm sure people get paid a lot more than I do to think about. So I would just be really interested to see like what kind of decisions was he making. Chris Mago, if you could mark a death for me. Alright, Benji. Thank you so much. Mod privileges. I ate a pie, so this is actually Pie Master percent. Yeah, the Colin is not an easy fight. By a long shot. I'm not surprised I died during it. It's not Dewey. I do not know Dewey. Oh, there you go.
You are a highly persistent person, intruder. Perhaps you have earned the right to meet me in person. I am waiting for you.
Alright, so now we get to meet Montague Humes.
I don't know who you are, stranger, but if you are hearing this message, then I, Montague Humes, must be dead.
RIP.
You have proven yourself to be a most capable individual. I believe you can do what I no longer can. Take charge of Understone and its citizens. This machine can be adjusted to play any messages you wish, and the citizens below have been conditioned to obey them. If, by some miracle, the above world recovers from the devastation, the machine can be shut down from within this room. Doing so will open a passage to the above world, and the citizens will be free to return to the
So this is definitely the Fallout vault.
So, this is what the old loon was up to. Oh, this is my lucky day! Oh, hello again, friend. Look, forgive me for not being completely honest before, but I had no idea there would be a whole city down here. I expected treasures, inventions, but not this! Think of the business opportunities! A whole town devoted to work, doing whatever you tell them, never questioning you, never demanding payment.
Alright, so this dude's an asshole. This is the good percent, so we will be doing the goods run, which is to open Understone and let the citizens do whatever they want.
What do you say? You're not the first person I've sent down here to investigate, you know.
But you're certainly the best.
Alright.
Citizens of Understone, rejoice! The world above is now safe. Everything is going to be all right.
Is it really true? The surface is safe.
I can't believe it. After all this time, we can leave Understone. Just think, we'll be able to see the stars for the first time ever.
Ooh, I'm very excited for
Our
this.
time of hardship is over. Return to the surface. Return to the skies and the trees and the light. Help rebuild our new world.
I never thought I'd live to see this day, to see sunlight.
So we have freed the Vault Dwellers. Because that's definitely what they are. And this exit will actually just lead to Bowerstone Industrial. Or, oh, the old quarter. I thought it was industrial. Huh.
Ah, hello.
On the map we can definitely see. Yeah, it's definitely just a part of the industrial. So basically, his son was born with an undocumented disease. They really don't know much about it, so Dad uses coding to compare his. Ooh, okay. That's neat. That is very neat. Okay, yeah, so as part of Bowerstone Industrial, you can see here's where Understone would be. We can actually buy Understone. The Sangoose Museum, reference to the Sangoose that appeared, or that was mentioned in Fable 1. The Sangoose Inn was actually in Fable 2. That was the main inn in Oakfield. But it's a nice little recurring joke in the game. Alright, so those were all the big quests that I really wanted to do on stream before we progress the plot, so I think it is about time to do that. So we had people go talk to our brother Logan. Well, let's see how that went, shall we? Then he goes and uses his knowledge of how to make stuff go viral. On the internet to make a blog post reaching out to other parents to see if there were other children with this diagnosis that could actually do tests for treatment and medication, and he actually found out that his son was not the only one with this condition like they were originally told. But that's not all. That brings up a wonderful conversation that I am actually somewhat qualified to talk about. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go to Bowerstone Castle and start this cutscene. But yeah, definitely keep talking. Because I am very interested in what's about to pop up in my chat.
Yes,
Traitors walk amongst us. Traitors plot to end us. Traitors would have you believe their cause is noble. They wear many masks.
What about masks?
They may look like your friends. They may even look like your most loyal servants. This is the face of a traitor.
Swift.
Major Swift, a respected member of the army and sworn servant of the kingdom, has plotted against us all. He was apprehended attempting to turn loyal soldiers against us, and is thus charged with espionage, treason, and conspiracy. Yet, there are still others darkening our land with their betrayal. We shall hunt these traitors down, wherever they may be, and they shall suffer the same fate as Major Swift, the fate of all enemies of the crown.
He has to be stopped, no matter what it takes. He has to be... Come on.
Alright,
We need
so
to tell the others.
one of our guys is dead, Major Swift. All of our allies, all of our friends are dying. So yeah, computers can make a lot of comparisons on
Please come back.
various kinds of drugs and everything very quickly, which is definitely what they were intended to be used for.
Welcome to... the...
They started a conference for parents and researchers to discuss the disease. That's about 7 people in the world who have been diagnosed with access to multiple treatment options. And he did all of that in 6 years. 6 years. That's pretty awesome. Yeah, that is amazing. Now, there's a wonderful, wonderful book that has actually been made into an HBO movie with, I think, Oprah in it. The Immortal Life of Henrietta Lacks. That talks about HeLa cells and everything that led to them. HeLa cells are the longest living cells. They're the longest living human cells. They're actually cancer cells, but they've been used to test a lot of medications and a lot of effects on cells in like zero gravity, in extreme conditions. They were harvested from a woman, Henrietta Lacks, who went into a good. Thank you. I will be watching that later. They were harvested from her without her knowing, without her knowledge or her consent, and doctors just never did a good thing about explaining anything to her, and they honestly didn't care. Could it be because it was the 1950s, 60s, and because she was a black woman? Probably.
A true soldier. Let's not pretend there was anything noble about
But
the way
it's
he
also
died.
just
He was tortured, humiliated, and murdered.
And he didn't
a
give
lot of
Logan
times
anything,
it
or we'd be
seems
dead.
it's definitely
I call that
not
noble.
anything
It
that
was just
should
a matter
be
of
like
time
taken
before Logan did this.
as
Before
like
he decided to hunt us down. We have to fight
proof
back.
or
We're still not
anything.
ready, though. We need more allies.
And I'm definitely not
And thanks to Swift's efforts, we know exactly
qualified to
where
speak on
to
this,
look.
but it
Before he was
seems
executed, the Major managed
like
to send us a message.
A soldier still loyal to the old
people
guard
just
brought
don't
it
want
me,
to
at great risk to his life.
admit
What does it say?
to
Well, this
not
is Swifty
knowing
we're
that there
talking
is
about,
a
so it's rather
solution. They want to
You will
seem like they
find
know more than they
allies
actually
in
do.
Aurora.
I still don't understand how anyone there could help us.
So if they say,
Aurora is a dead
"Oh,
land.
this is the only
There's nothing there."
person who has this
That's what
disease,
we've been
we've never
It's still
seen this
the only
before.
lead we have anyway.
Can we get on with the plan?
This has to be the only person in the world that
First thing,
has
we'll need a
this.
ship. You and Ben will get hold of one, while Paige and I make sure the rest of the
Always
fleet
take that with a grain of salt.
You'll need to go via the
Always
back alleys, and they'll be crawling with soldiers.
look out for other
Not a
people.
problem.
Like
I'll know my way around the place. I'll meet
this
you at the
computer
back of the
scientist
sewers.
said,
We're gonna
or
show Logan just what
apparently
traitors
found out.
do.
There's a
Go on.
lot of other people who
My
can
men
be
are
going
putting
through the
together
same
the
stuff as
materials
you.
we'll need.
No one's actually
Quite a display.
alone.
Aurora is a distant place. It could be a while before we return. If there's things you need to do, now's the time.
And sorry when I went on that little soapbox, we actually missed what's going on in
Me almost everything I know
this
about being a soldier.
soapbox, which is everything's mad fucked, and we need to go to Aurora to find more allies. Aurora is the other continent. That's actually where Reaver got the Sand Furies from. But yeah, Henrietta Lacks, it's just another case of,
How do you feel about
number one, doctors not telling the whole truth, or presenting things as truth whenever they don't really know. Which, everyone's humans. I'm not saying that, hey, 60% of all doctors' diagnoses are fake, because no, they're definitely qualified professionals, but nobody knows everything. And yeah, the Gila stuff, definitely mad fucked. The Tuskegee syphilis study, it was actually done, I think, at the same hospital that the Gila incident did.
Leave the talking to me.
But yes,
I have an idea.
I have definitely, I don't know if it was the same hotel, but I know that it was definitely mentioned in the book, and I'm pretty sure it's at the same place. Ooh. This is a new segment of the stream that I'm going to call Connor's Book Club. This is actually the book, The Immortal Life of Henrietta Lacks, by Rebecca Skloot, which is a great author name. And like I said, it's been made into an HBO movie. So if you have HBO, you can watch that. But yeah, this Tuskegee syphilis study, Gila, all mad fucked.
Stop. Only Royal Guard allowed.
Oh, I know, but can I just say, wow, you look so stylish, you know, with the helmets and everything, and me and my friend were wondering if we could join you, because, I mean, you just make us ordinary soldiers feel so inadequate.
Leave.
Oh, come on. Don't you have any leaflets or application forms we could take with us? If we could just get inside and get your autographs, we are huge fans.
Leave, or we will be forced to terminate you.
See? Even their vocabulary is stylish.
I'm going to slice you up.
Alright, so we're getting started. We are trying to make our way through to the docks and get a boat so that we can escape to Aurora.
Be careful with those barrels, they're full of gunpowder.
So, elite guards, after we depose Logan, are not going to show up in Albion anymore. So, this is our one chance to really fight them. We get the warrior stripe hairstyle. We can have a mohawk.
Let's get out of here. The docks are just round the corner.
Well, that's happening. Let's destroy the city. We did it, Patrick. We saved the city. Mohawk. Oh yeah, our hero is definitely gonna have a mohawk.
The bastard's occupied. Come on, the way to the ship should be clear.
And actually, I'm gonna change right now in the middle of all this shit.
You have some new pieces of clothing. Not the usual sort of ensemble for one of your gender, but then who am I to judge?
You're not gonna speak to me this way in the Pride Month.
Some things never go out of fashion. Well, I think that may have, but it looks comfortable.
We're the best trained soldiers in the kingdom.
I'm actually gonna change out the dress soon.
You bloody traitor! I'll kill you for that!
I don't know, there's really not many things in here that look better than the mercenary outfit. This is just fabulous right here. Alright, so here we are, escaping on Reaper's boat. Not Reaper's boat, Logan's boat. This is it. Are we done? Sir or ma'am? Oh. There we go. Hey, we can go in the boat now.
Walter, what kept you?
Following us after all.
Yeah, so for this, damn it. Looks like I can't, change before this cutscene.
What about Paige?
She's staying behind. Someone needs to organize things here. Now, come on. Well, it's not much, but at least it floats. That's what counts.
Or, you know, we could take this one and then not drown as soon as we leave port.
Even better. I've got a good feeling about this voyage.
We're traitors. But yeah, I'm gonna change into the mercenary outfit because I like it.
I trust you are finding everything all right? No, don't do that. Not that I would presume to tell you your business. I would merely request that your business does not include scaring me.
She is a punk. Okay. It is 9:29. I will be streaming for about an hour and a half. This is the weirdest part of the game. Because we will be dealing with, well, something. It's not fun. Oh no, Reaver found us. Sorry, Logan found us. And here we are, shipwrecked.
Are you all right?
Yes. Ben's not here.
No. Looks like we didn't all make it.
Like, fuck you, why?
I only hope... Well, maybe he washed up somewhere else. I'm sure that's it.
So here we are on the unknown
Anyway,
shore. This is not a place in the game that we'll be able to return to.
A rather ominous cave.
Walter is also very
Before
claustrophobic.
we go any further, I'd just like to say one thing. Balls! So this is what Aurora looks like then. I was hoping it'd be a little less cavey. Hello? Sounds like the dogs found something. Well, you never know. It might be a luxury inn. He found bats. Good work, boy. Bats are exactly what we needed right now. What do you think happened to Ben? He's a strong swimmer. Probably reached a sandy beach somewhere. Palm trees, beautiful women, coconut cocktails, jammy bastard.
Okay, so this is some strange architecture.
What the hopping hops is that? It must be protecting something. Like the way out, most likely.
So we actually do need to like look in every nook and cranny here for hidden goodies. Because we cannot come back here. But here we are in Aurora.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. We haven't got this far, haven't got this many people behind us to end up dying in some forsaken, far-off hole in the ground.
There's nothing there. But yeah, we're gonna have a nice bonding experience with Walter.
Well, wherever we are, we're not the only ones who got stuck in this damn place. Not the most encouraging sign in the world, is it? Still, they might have something useful on them.
We can actually walk on this.
Why don't you check the second lot over there?
I found something. A note. It speaks to us still. Darkness incarnate. We know now we can never escape it.
Well, that doesn't sound...
You ever just
Hey, I've got something
meet darkness
too.
incarnate?
One of these poor sods left a journal. Most of the pages have disintegrated, but well, you can still see plenty of weird symbols. It's mostly gobbledygook anyway. I mean, listen to this nonsense. Luminous spirits of the sands impart daybreak and gleam under a quiet moon. What's that supposed to be?
Well then.
Can you
I
believe
live
I
with
did
darkness
that?
incarnate.
It does look somewhat dark, though. Oh, maybe going down isn't such a good idea. Oh, yeah? Well, why don't you lead the way if you're so tough?
Bolt guy?
Here we go, then.
So here we are, descending into what's definitely not a terrible, terrible thing to go into. What a nice candle. That's a nice candle.
You know how I said it looked somewhat dark? Well, I'd like to amend that statement. We're looking into utter, total, complete darkness. Oh, what have you got there, boy? Ah, you little genius. Good boy. Oh, no, that's better.
So here we are in shade light. There's nothing sinister about this at all.
So what do you think this place is?
I have no idea.
Temple of some sort? What could anyone possibly worship in here?
Oh god, it's a little pixelated.
Not going any further this way. Looks like a bridge. Is that the mechanism to raise it on the other side? Isn't that handy? One of us will have to get across to use it. There must be some other way to get there. Here we go. You should be able to make it to the other side from here.
Yeah, so this level is called Darkness Incarnate. It's because, hey, there's a lot of purple darkness light happening.
Okay, be careful now. That thing's probably pretty stiff, and we don't want to make any more noise than we have to.
Let's not make any more noise than we have to.
Yes. And quiet as stealthy mice, the adventurers forged on. I know I have a tendency to be slightly paranoid, but did that sound like something friendly to you? Now, where have we seen that before? Stand back. Walter the Scholar will deal with this. With an
Paranoid
increasing
tendencies
sense
mood.
of
I mean,
temptation at visiting. Luminous
yeah,
spirits of the
honestly, like, even just playing this game, having done it multiple times before, I do not like coming to Aurora, going to this place.
Oh, there you go. What can
same at having knack for gibberish.
Do you ever get the feeling somebody's playing games with us?
All the time.
Well, I know who isn't playing a game with me. Silent Band. But yeah, that was a nice little meta commentary. You ever get the feeling someone's playing games with us? Protagonist, yes.
The light you bring will die. The light inside you will die.
Who's there?
All that you are will die.
Show yourself.
So that was something called the Crawler.
This isn't good.
The children are here to play.
So these are shadows. We've met shadows before in Fable 2. However, these are something else entirely. They have little wings.
Keep going, that's all. We're all right.
Just a reminder, Walter is cripplingly, debilitatingly claustrophobic.
More of those things. Come on, Walter. Just hold it together.
So these are fun.
Damn this book and whoever wrote it. Bastards. Why didn't they tell us what was down here? Darkness incarnate. Like we're supposed to know what that means. It won't stop. It won't stop till it kills us.
So pretty soon we're about to see exactly how dark things get. Nice.
Wait. I think we must be close to an exit. There's a cold breeze. Can you feel it?
Fam, do you not watch Supernatural? Cold breezes are not good.
That sound again. It's almost like... No! Not the light, not the bloody light! Come on! These things are all around us. Come on! Come on!
Yeah, I'm gonna stop streaming as soon as we get to the city of Aurora, which is just after this dungeon. We're about
As long as we have fire, we'll be all right.
we're about halfway through.
We'll have to keep walking, and we'll get
So
out.
now we see little bits of floating darkness, which is not great. So that's the Crawler. That is the little eldritch abomination that we're fighting against. Fable the Journey teaches us a lot about the Crawler, and what he is and what he comes from. But for now, we just know that he is essentially the darkness. The darkness that is coming to devour our kingdom. Alright.
Did the blind seer not tell you about us? Did she not warn you?
Alright, just call out Teresa like that.
It's gone. The bastard's dead and gone. Right, and we're getting out of
Yeah,
here.
so we hit him with the torch, which is great. Crawler is indeed dead. Roll credits.
I'm sorry. I lost my head back there, I know. I've never liked dark caves, but this... It's as if someone took my worst nightmare and made it real. But it's gone now. It's gone! And we're going to be fine.
Alright. So here we are, just proceeding into all this. Oh, that's a bit of a jump.
Looks like the only way is down. Good evening.
Look at all that inky darkness.
Wait. Just wait. I'll need a moment to prepare myself for this. But don't let me stop you.
Right.
I'll be right behind you. Promise. You all right down there?
Yes. It isn't far down.
Right, here I come then. 3, 2, 1.
Water!
So the Crawler got him.
You let him die. You let us take him. But you're glad, are you not? You wished him undone.
So if we were playing an evil character, I can see how this competition would make sense. But none of this really lends itself to playing evilly. Like you're a revolutionary. You're trying to fight tyranny.
A great wave of darkness will cover your land. They will come for your king. Who would sit on the throne of power? Accept death. It is so much easier than what is to come.
Yeah, so now we're just trying to get out of Shade Light.
But you too wish for the Black Void. You tire of your travels, your burdens, the cries of the helpless, the cries of your dead. You too will be swallowed. You are a fragile thing. You and your kind dissolve so easily.
Me listening to the Crawler. I guess I'll die. Alright, so here's Walter. He's not dead. He's just, you know, partaking in a latex kink. Alright, so the little darkness singer is taking form into what looks a lot like the minions from the first Fable that the Jack of Blades is using. That is not a coincidence. Yay! I've got a couple of things coming in. A couple of pins that I just wanted to help kickstart. And some stuff from Dread Singles that I will be using and wearing. Alright, I am looking forward to seeing this.
You are a fragile. You and your kind dissolve so easily.
So we can also summon shadows. The eyes are gone forever. So Walter is debilitatingly claustrophobic. What's the worst thing that you can do to somebody who's debilitatingly claustrophobic?
It is so much easier than what is to come. Brought hurt. The children are angry.
The worst thing you can do to someone who's debilitatingly claustrophobic.
You feed us.
Is blind him. Forever.
The Dark Guardian shall come and protect us. And all that is fresh and light shall die.
I love how even the pre-rendered animations happen at 2 frames a second.
This land is ours. Darkness shall spread across the world.
See? That thing. It blinded me. I can't see.
It's okay, Walter. I'm here.
Hello again. Oh, you sound facts. Okay, so Walter is blind now, which is great for, you know, someone who's debilitatingly claustrophobic. It's ours.
You can hear it too, can't you? It is there. I'm not mad.
Squash the kid.
I can't see anything. Take me to the light, please. It's still out there. We need to leave. You can hear it too, can't you? It is there. I'm not mad.
Alright, so we made it to the Shifted Sands. This is essentially the hub area of the Aurora continent. Aurora is a lot smaller of a place to explore than Albion.
Are we out? Did we get away?
Yes. We're safe now.
What can you see?
A desert.
So we will never be able to come back to Shade Light which is great for me. We'll actually never be able to come back up to like this plateau.
But whatever that thing did to me, it's like it sucked all the light from inside me. I still can't see anything. Just don't let go.
Careful. The steps up ahead.
All right. Okay.
Hand-holding mechanics, best thing in the game. So this is Aurora. It's a lovely place.
I'm not sure. I don't know how far I can go. Are there no signs of civilization?
There's something in the distance. It looks like an enormous statue.
How far?
It's going to take us a few hours.
Yeah, he is perm-blind. Sorry, I thought you were telling out facts.
No, stop. I can't do this.
Of course you can. Come on.
I'm too weak. You have to leave me. Listen to me. I can't see. I can barely stand. I won't just slow you down. I'll get you killed. You have to go on without me. Go on.
Alright, guys. What are we doing?
Don't worry about me. I'll be...
Are we helping him? Are we
I'll be
abandoning
all right.
him? There's no good or evil choice.
Are you still there? I've told you, you don't need me. You can do this alone.
Don't abandon. Help him. Alright, we'll help him. This will get us killed.
You can't save me. I'm dead weight now.
Stop talking like that. We're going to make it through this.
To leave water behind, pull the LT.
You have to leave me behind. That thing left you weak too. Don't you think I can tell? What you have to do is too important to risk for an old wreck like me. Listen, you have to go on without me.
So there actually is no choice. We cannot continue if we have Walter.
I won't leave you here.
You have to. I can't.
This is for all of the good boy points.
It's all right. It's all going to be all right.
I'll come back for you. I promise. I'll get help.
You'll do me proud. I know you'll do me proud.
Walter.
And he's dead. So we'll never be able to go back up there. This is as far as we can get back to Shade Light. But we can explore the entirety of the Shifting Sands. Hello, dog. I'm sorry, what?
I can't see. I need help. Please.
I'm blind. I can't see. Help me. You abandoned your friend to die. He's calling for you, while the children spread out his heart to the sky.
that you? What happened?
This world is ours. We will smother every life, every last breath, from every last mouth.
It's actually
Don't leave us! You try to run away, but you are made of sand. You are falling apart between our fingers.
I have to find out just how ready. Fight!
He would have done anything for you. Now he screams alone. He curses you. Not even in death will he forgive you. Your strength is ebbing. We can feel it.
My brigade had been pinned down by the enemy, until there was just me and 2 other men left. We retreated into a cave, but they never came after us. They just blew the entrance, sealed us in. We spent 3 days in that cave. No light, no food. Just 3 men waiting to die in the dark.
The light in your eyes offends us. Let it go out.
So during his military career, Walter and 2 other men were pinned in a cave.
Are you blind? Are you blind yet?
Also, we are becoming blind now.
There's nothing left. You're gone. All gone.
She's still alive.
Hello.
The other can't be far away.
It's been.
Taking a nap in the sun. Typical royalty. You had me worried there for a while.
Walter?
Don't worry, we'll find him. You just sit tight, princess.
The Fable series, the hidden lore, the undercover lore, is that there is the Old Kingdom. The Old Kingdom was founded by someone known as William Black, the first Archon, who is essentially the ancestor of all heroes. Ben is not the one who played D&D with you. This is a different Ben Finn.
Can you help?
William Black.
The young one will be fine. She is strong. We need to tend to the older one at once.
Hang in there, Walter.
Earned his status as the first Archon of the Old Kingdom whenever he founded it, after he banished and killed the Court of Blades, which was the Jack of Blades, the Queen of Blades, and I think the Knight of Blades. But anyway, he killed that court and took the Sword of Eons. But that Sword of Eons did something to him. It corrupted him, and he had to purge out that corruption, which left him as the withered husk that was Scythe, the hero that we met in Fable 1.
And you are in the city of Aurora. I have much to
That corruption
How is he?
didn't die. In a very similar way that Lana and Sia were in Hyrule Warriors.
Is there another of my friends here? I thought I saw in the desert.
A devilishly handsome
That corruption
soldier by
still
the name of Ben Finn?
is a thing.
Not dead
And
yet, my friend.
if I'm able to get the Kinect rigged up so that we can play Fable the Journey on stream, we'll find out a lot more
So
about
good
that.
to see
But
you.
there's the Corruptor,
When I was fished out of the local
which
port
is
and Walter
that
and you weren't there,
that
well, I thought it was all over.
darkness that
Then
was
I
pushed out of
realised I was
William
being
Black.
an arse, and I worked my charms to
That
get the search
Corruptor
party out for you.
made
Not
some
that Kay there
lieutenants,
needed much persuading.
We
the
are
Devourer,
accustomed to
the
misfortune.
Temptress,
Now it is
and the
time
Crawler.
you saw
we know about the crawler now. The crawler is this darkness that wants to crawl across the land and consume the light
Welcome
of
to Aurora,
Albion and
City
Aurora.
of Nightmares.
And eventually it will come for us.
The crawler.
We'll have to
The
wait
being you fought in the desert cave.
10, 15, 30 years, I'm not sure how long it is,
The few of us who
until
still
Fable the
live
Journey,
have known nothing
before we can
but
really
fear since. We never know when it will come. And we cannot
do
hope
anything
to defeat
about the
creature
corruptor.
and its spawn without an army. Even with someone like you by our side, Ben Finn speaks most highly of you. But you are not the first savior to come here. Please, walk down to our streets. See for yourself. Then we may talk more.
Go ahead. I've seen enough already. I'll check up on water.
So let's explore Aurora for a little bit. This is it.
I will try to honor you always, Father. I will do as you taught me. I will carry myself with the strength you gave me, and I will try to lead our people as you led them. You stood against the darkness and were an example to us all. Your courage lives on in the hearts of every Auroran. I hope I will not disappoint you. Your ever-loving daughter, Kaelin.
I wish to leave a record of my survival in testament to those who did not. Last night, the crawler descended upon Aurora again. We believed ourselves to be ready. We believed we would be safe when it returned.
You are the one who survived the desert night.
Yes.
We have not had much fortune with outsiders. But as you can see, fortune deserted us long ago. You have come to a cursed land.
Caitlin.
What are you doing here? Everybody else seems to be hiding.
I am honoring the dead. My wife and my child. And I stand here because I do not fear joining them.
Metal.
I'm sorry.
You may read their memorials if you wish. There are many elsewhere. On statues, doorways, wherever a memory will allow itself to live on. My wife and my daughter. You were taken from me by that which dwells in darkness. And darkness is all that is left in my life. I am
So yeah, the
thankful
crawler
only
is
that you
not
know
a
little
cool
of the
dude.
horror that has taken over our city since then.
Dude,
Reyna
Lady
and
Eldritch
Balor,
Abomination.
you are in my thoughts always.
Now you know
He's not
what
cool.
we have suffered. But as I said before, you are not the first outsider to come here.
Who was the
My
other?
wife.
His name was Logan, the King of Albion.
Seems your big brother's been keeping secrets. He used to go on expeditions all the time, remember? Until about 4 years ago.
He too faced the crawler. He saw all his soldiers killed by the darkness and nearly died himself. But he survived thanks to our care. He left with a promise that he would return with an army and save us from the crawler. We never saw him again. King Logan did not cause this, but he did nothing to stop it. Now I ask that you do what he would not. Ben Finn has told us of your quest, of your revolution. There are not many warriors left among us, but we have ships, and we are willing to fight beside you. Not because your brother wronged us, nor because we thirst for revenge, but because we want protection. We require aid if we are to survive. That is the promise you must make. Help us to rebuild Aurora and allow it to become a true part of your kingdom. Not a colony, not a thing to be used, but a place with a voice in your court. Will you make this promise?
So, we need to make... Our promise here is that we are going to make Aurora an equal part of the Kingdom of Albion. not a colony to be exploited, but an equal representation. We will protect them. Yes, we will promise that.
I promise.
Yeah, you have to promise. Whether or not you break them is what defines your alignment. Here we are. This is about where I'm going to end the stream tonight. I feel that if I go into the portal and talk to Teresa, the plot is going to progress. So right now, I'm going to save and not continue any further. Next time, we are going to go back to Albion, and we are going to fight the good fight to take our kingdom away from our brother. And then start worrying about the Crawler. Because guess what? Crawler's important. And, notice that Teresa did not talk about him. But yeah, that's where I'm going to call it tonight.
Any other business to attend to?
So I will say goodbye in the chat for a little bit, and then, okay, I don't really, I'm just trying to get back to the main menu. Whatever. Yeah, I'll say bye in the chat for a little bit, but this is where I'm going to end the stream tonight, because I'm kind of tired, and I've got work in the morning. And nothing's loading. I love that. So yeah, I think it's just stream's being weird and freezing, but alright, Silent Band, I'll see you later. Yeah, it looks like it's not good on my end either. None of my my chat isn't refreshing. But bye, Silent Band, bye, Crispy Mango, and bye, Ginger Benji. You're all screaming, oh no. Yeah, for some reason my my chat box isn't refreshing. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. But yeah, bye guys. I'll see y'all later. Thanks for stopping by on the couch.